Earth's history is riddled with super-eruptions, cataclysmic events that spewed vast quantities of ash and gas into the atmosphere and dramatically changed the course of life on Earth. These ancient eruptions have left behind not just scars on the landscape, but also a legacy of ecological resilience. In this episode, we explore how life not only survived but thrived in the aftermath of some of the biggest eruptions in history. In the Katmai National Park in the early 20th century, an eruption of Novarupta, one of the most violent eruptions in recorded history, blanketed the area in ash. Yet within a few years, green shoots began to push through the gray. By 1914, the entire valley was covered in vegetation, which might seem like a remarkable recovery from such a devastating event. But it was nothing compared to what happened at Mount St. Helens. In 1980, the United States experienced its most violent eruption in a century when Mount St. Helens blew its top in Washington state. The blast devastated surrounding areas, leaving behind a crater and a landscape scarred by pyroclastic flows. But even here, life found a way to rebound. As early as the summer following the eruption, hardy plants known as pioneer species, including lupine and aster, began to colonize the area. By 1986, these tenacious plants were joined by more than 1,000 species of vascular plants. And today, the mountain stands as a testament to nature's resilience, hosting a variety of wildlife, including black bears, mule deer, and even bald eagles. But these are just two examples of how life bounced back after volcanic eruptions. So let's take it back further in time to see how ancient eruptions reshaped Earth's ecosystems. Around 74 million years ago, the Earth experienced one of its largest volcanic events in recorded history. The Deccan Traps eruptions in India unleashed a torrent of lava and ash that blanketed much of the subcontinent. This event had profound implications for life on Earth, contributing to the extinction of many species, including dinosaurs. However, amidst this devastation, some organisms survived and thrived. One of them was a small mammal called Ambulocetus. This amphibious creature was perfectly adapted to survive the eruption and its aftermath. It could spend time both on land and in water, making it a skilled hunter. It used its webbed feet to catch fish and its sharp teeth to tear through flesh. The Deccan Traps may have caused mass extinctions, but for Ambulocetus and its descendants, it marked the beginning of their rise to dominance. Meanwhile, in the Western Hemisphere, another major volcanic event was underway. The Paleocene-Eocene thermal maximum, or PETM, was a period of intense volcanic activity in the Caribbean that lasted for several 100,000 years. This eruption led to a significant increase in global temperatures, triggering major environmental changes. Despite these dramatic shifts, mammals continued to thrive. One of the survivors was a small proto-wombat named Pericnodon. This burrowing animal was well adapted to the changing environment. Its claws allowed it to dig burrows where it could find food and shelter. It's believed that these burrows also helped other animals survive the volcanic winter that followed the PETM, providing refuge in a world transformed by ash and toxic gases. Yet life found a way to not just survive, but flourish in the face of these ecological upheavals. After the Deccan Traps and PETM events, mammals diversified rapidly. This explosion of new species can be seen in the fossil record around the world. For example, in North America, the fossil record shows a sudden increase in diversity and abundance of mammals after the PETM. Similarly, in Europe, mammals quickly recovered from the Deccan Traps, showing remarkable adaptability and resilience. This suggests that these events, while initially devastating, may have ultimately been a catalyst for mammalian evolution, setting the stage for the Cenozoic era, often referred to as the Age of Mammals. During this time, mammals filled various ecological niches, giving rise to a wide array of species, from small proto-wombats to larger ancestors of modern mammals. The ability of mammals to adapt and diversify so rapidly highlights their evolutionary success during this period. The timing of these events was critical. The Deccan Traps and PETM occurred at a pivotal moment in Earth's history, marking the end of the Cretaceous period and the beginning of the Cenozoic era. This was a time when dinosaurs went extinct, clearing the way for mammals to diversify and thrive. The eruptions created new habitats and resources, leading to the emergence of new species and behaviors. For instance, the ash and lava from the eruptions may have created new soils rich in nutrients, providing favorable conditions for plant growth. This in turn led to the proliferation of insects, which provided a new food source for early mammals. Moreover, the dramatic environmental changes triggered by the eruptions drove many species to extinction, reducing competition for resources and allowing mammals to expand into new niches. The eruptions also led to the formation of new habitats such as volcanic plains and ash deposits, which harbored unique plants and animals. For example, the Deccan Traps eruptions in India created vast lava flows that became home to a diverse array of flora and fauna. Similarly, the PETM triggered the formation of ash layers that hosted specialized plants and animals adapted to the new volcanic environment. These factors combined to create a unique ecological landscape that fostered the diversification and expansion of mammals. For instance, mammals exploited the abundance of insects and plants that flourished in the newly created habitats, leading to an explosion of new species. They developed new adaptations to exploit these resources, such as specialized teeth for grinding plants or catching insects. Some mammals also adapted to the harsh volcanic environment, such as the ancestors of modern wombats who learned to burrow underground to find food and shelter. The eruptions also created opportunities for mammals to disperse and colonize new areas. For example, the formation of mountain ranges and new habitats may have fragmented populations, leading to the evolution of new species. Additionally, mammals may have migrated to new areas in search of resources, expanding their range and diversity. Overall, the eruptions and their consequences created a dynamic and ever-changing environment that shaped the evolution and diversification of mammals. The end of the Cretaceous period witnessed the demise of the dinosaurs, which had dominated the planet for over 145 million years. Their extinction opened up ecological opportunities and allowed mammals to emerge from their shadows and become more prominent in the ecosystem. The mammals of the lacustrine period were small proto-wombats, ancestors of modern whales and other early primates. They were nocturnal and primarily insectivorous, exploiting the abundance of insects in the forests. The lacustrine period was characterized by warm and humid conditions, which favored the expansion of tropical forests across the globe. These forests provided ample resources and habitats for small mammals to thrive. The end of the Cretaceous period also saw the beginning of the breakup of the supercontinent Pangaea. This led to the formation of new landmasses and oceans, which increased habitat diversity and allowed for the isolation of populations. Isolation facilitated the evolution of new species and contributed to the diversification of mammals. Moreover, the fragmentation of habitats may have driven the evolution of new adaptations in mammals, such as increased agility or specialized diets. The Cenozoic era, often referred to as the Age of Mammals, witnessed a remarkable diversification and dominance of mammals on Earth. Their prominence in terrestrial ecosystems can be attributed to several factors. Firstly, the Cenozoic era saw a significant increase in the size and diversity of mammalian species. This was due to several factors, including the availability of new ecological niches created by the extinction of dinosaurs and the adaptive radiation of mammals following the mass extinction event at the end of the Cretaceous period. The diversification of plants also played a crucial role in providing food sources and habitats for mammals to exploit. Secondly, mammals possess certain characteristics that contributed to their success during this era. They had a high metabolic rate and efficient system of thermoregulation, enabling them to be active in a wide range of environments. Additionally, mammals developed advanced cognitive abilities, social behavior, and parental care, allowing them to adapt to diverse habitats and exploit new resources. During the Cenozoic era, mammals radiated into various ecological niches, giving rise to a multitude of species with specialized adaptations. For example, the order primates emerged during this era, giving rise to early apes and eventually humans. Rodents, carnivores such as wolves and bears, and hoofed mammals like horses and deer also diversified and flourished. The Cenozoic era can be further divided into several epochs, each marked by distinct climatic and environmental conditions. The Paleogene period, which followed the Cretaceous, was characterized by a gradual cooling of the Earth's climate, leading to the expansion of temperate forests and grasslands. During this period, mammals continued to diversify and adapt to changing environments. The Neogene period witnessed a significant shift in climate with the onset of the Ice Age. Mammals evolved adaptations to cope with colder temperatures, such as thick fur or blubber, and migrated to more suitable habitats. The Quaternary period, which encompasses the current epoch, has been marked by significant climatic fluctuations and the rise and spread of humans as a dominant species. Mammals have continued to diversify, and some have gone extinct due to factors such as habitat loss and human activities. So there you have it, a journey through time, witnessing the incredible resilience and adaptability of life on Earth. From the aftermath of the Novarupta eruption to the rise of mammals during the Cenozoic era, we've seen how life not only bounces back from volcanic eruptions, but also thrives in the face of ecological challenges. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe for more updates on our channel. And if you'd like to learn more about other volcanic eruptions that have shaped our world, check out our other videos on the Yellowstone supervolcano. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.